Okay, I think I got it going. Yeah, we're going. Okay. Make sure I use fortitude. So we're doing a 16, which is harder than a 15, to state the obvious. And also, 15 is Rizzo, 16 isn't.
Lothraxian, give up this foolishness! We have already won!
You put all of Silvermoon in danger. This isn't worth the risk. There seem to be a few pieces missing. We have to find them if we're going to stop Lothraxian.
This DK is just like Perma bottom health.
Not ready yet.
Let's go to healing done. So we're not going to beam boss, we're going to the damage amp boss. I don't really remember what's the hard trash on this area. Let's use Halo. They say the game is supposed to feel like more not so fast paced. Oh, those little things that come in off that ad, if you get step on one, you get knocked up and it does damage. Okay, I think we had two things go off. The good thing about doing a key above 15 is people aren't just gonna insta-leave if you have a death. Or they aren't gonna be like, we should just like restart. Dread Bellow. So what is this? Dread Bellow. Is that kickable? I don't have an efficient heal, all I have is stupid ass flash heal. Do 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 do. Okay, so Dread Bellow, so it's the null work, null sentinel.
I can't use that item yet. It's still recharging.
And nullifier. What does that spell on me? Some kind of dot? Oh, they got claw mechanics in this place. Light claws.
Prove your worth, pathetic lackeys.
I don't have a target.
The good thing about this trash is it does give you like really good opportunity to drink because you can't pull them until combat drops. Like you just can't. It's a pretty nasty dot. It's kind of a new mechanic that they're. I think I've seen that in a couple different dungeons now, where you gotta heal the dot, and once the dot falls off.
I need to talk to
Minions,
something
do
first.
not disappoint me again.
Oof. Okay. Oh, he used a Dread Bellow. Dread Bellow hurts.
Must I do everything myself?
Okay, so this boss, he's got like two mechanics. So the first mechanic is a black circle goes on people.
Battle, I am still wounded
The second
from the
mechanic
last one.
is the Throxian guy. He comes.
There will be no end to your suffering. Minions, do not disappoint me again.
Apparently, you can use AMS on that. So I'm saving.
There will be no end to your
So it's two
suffering.
big circle things. Then he goes with.
Still burns. Curse that
So I'm gonna divine him.
regime.
I'll trinket. I'll halo. That's actually kind of hard.
There will be no end to your
I was not able to get any holy fires out.
eliminate these intruders or be devoured.
So we're gonna get one more black circle. Then he's gonna do the.
There will be no end to your suffering. The light still burns. Curse that damn gnat regime.
How you doing, Daisy? You come and see me?
There will be no end to your
I'll just halo this.
Go! Show me why I tolerate your incompetence.
I can't really cast anywhere prayer of healing, or I'll just be because I got one more of these things. So I use my trinket.
That item yet.
No end to your suffering.
Uh-oh. Did you fucking blink on me?
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
The light still burns. Curse that damn Nat regime.
Did you blink on me?
Not ready yet.
There will be no end to your suffering. Prove your worth. Pathetic lack of this.
Not enough
For that
mana.
wretched
Don't forget to send the conduits.
Dude blinked on me. Just checking I'm not dumb.
Lothaxian, this isn't what the light demands of us. Think
So
of the
4
lives
deaths.
that will be lost. Just trust us.
It's still recharging.
I don't know, I was like super cranking that heal check on disc on this level, or 1 level below. So 10% harder. It shouldn't have been that scary, but Holy's just kind of weak. Holy needs like a modifier.
Not ready yet.
What is this dot? Suppression field, movement speed decreased.
Need a target.
So this circuit seer guy, he drops circles on the ground. So I don't know, do we want to be stacked? It's either you want to be stacked or you want the opposite. I don't really know.
Can't use that item yet.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Think he's dead. I'll kill my tank. Melee, melee, nulls. Something, melee, arcane, something, melee.
It's still recharging.
Okay, so I have Divine Him if we're in trouble. I use Stealth Potion instead. I was kind of in big trouble that him wouldn't have saved. Halo. His tank's dead. Alright, we're apotheosising and divine hemming. There's no fucking spells! I have to cast freaking smite! I hate smite. Why are you making me cast smite? I hate you so much. Okay, I think my tank's dead. Oh, lovely. He used blood ability, same time I used GS. Why is this warlock just die? This tank is dead.
Only the strongest.
You
survive.
pulled it. This mage is just a freaking troll, man. Or we're gonna keep going, it appears. So it's just gonna show the Spirit of Redemption debuff until I get it back again? Oh, I was wondering why my Guardian Spirit was such a freaking long cooldown, and it's because I have Spirit of Redemption thing. Archbishop's Benedictus thing, I think that's it. We are smiting as a holy priest. It feels super bad when there's 20 mobs to fight.
I can't use that item yet. Not ready yet.
Holy cow. That took a long time to recover. So I think you do dispel that debuff if your target is very low. I'm not sure if it took me a long time to recover because holy sucks, or if it took me a long time to recover because I had the debuff on me. So this debuff right here that the mage has, it should be moving some of his healing to other people. So maybe it's only his healing. And maybe it's just a dispel on yourself situation. I don't know. I was kind of told never dispel it, but like I don't mind smiting on a boss, you know. It's like that's what I should be doing intuitively. That's apotheosis. Holy's so bad, man. Okay, so next thing, I want to have all my holy words.
Can't use that item yet.
Well, Halo and him. See if that's enough. I think he got hit by a beam. I'm dead. I'm so dead. Okay, I think if I go back here, I think I have a chance.
Still recharging.
Okay, so you should have either him or if you take, it's 1 minute apart, those breaks are, like, it seems, so, because I used Apotheosis on the first one and then it was up for the third one, so I think they're a minute apart at least. Yeah, they're basically exactly a minute apart. So okay, so that's how you do that mechanic. You use Halo and a him or or Halo and an Apotheosis for everything. Like with 17 deaths, our timer is actually
Working. Starting the bridge
like
now.
we would get score for this if we hadn't a 10. That's how lenient the timer is. Okay. Okay, so that's a dispel. So last boss trash, I need to make a note. You have to dispel the debuff.
Not ready yet.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
I can't use that item yet.
So I just panic divine him to note was actually like faster healing than like a flash heal. Him is really, really strong. And it's 2 minute him, and I don't even have the Cosmic Ripple talent. So maybe you do take... I think Benediction would have been better for, because Apotheosis wasn't quite enough. Like I'm experimenting with not taking the every single Apex talent. Oh, this DK's dead.
Your failure sustains me.
It's still recharging.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
So mini debuff. I feel like the spawn point should be right there. Like you should spawn where you teleport when you go from one side to the middle. Like it's not that big a deal, but that'd be cool. So that debuff is nasty, man. Like you literally can't mega pull that. I think that the strategy is going to be leave some of these guys up. I miss premonition. Prayer mending is so freaking useless as Archon, man. So Brilliant Dispersion, Flicker, and Divine Guile. Okay, this is like 3 target healing. Okay, Flicker again. It's the circles. I think I'm gonna Apotheosis this. Okay, Flicker and 7. So I can save 2 of the Prayer of Healings.
You will not stop what the light demands.
Okay, so Flicker should come out basically now. So I'm gonna use my Mastery Trinket and Halo. So next one I'm gonna use Divine Hymn, I think. So I faded and used a... Fuck all these mechanics where it's like right when damage comes out you have to move. It's like every single boss. So during this phase you have to find the guy who doesn't have horns and interrupt him. So basically as a healer you don't have to do anything, you just like heal. Because it's not like I can interrupt. Like if I find the guy with horns I can ping him, which is good, but... So we'll Halo. And I used GS on myself because... I don't know, it feels like I'm taking double damage of other people in terms of health percentage. So I'm gonna save both of these. There's a nice health potion. Just apotheosis. Oh, and if you interrupt the wrong guy, you like explode everyone.
Farewell, old friend.
So I told them we were gonna do Sky Rage 17 because it's easier than this one. If you don't fall over as bear, he asks if he can go bear. So I'm doing Sky Reach because it's the easiest one, and also that's the first video I'm making. Okay, so I have to add a note to my Nexus point thing. So let's get Sky Reach. Finish one task at a time. Don't be ADD. Then I have 17 Pit of Sauron, which is like, I think Pit is really hard. So I think Pit's hard. Magister's Terrace is hard. I don't remember if it was Seed of the Triumvirate that was the hard one. Which bosses does that one have? Oh, Seed of the Triumvirate's really hard. The heal check on last boss is insane. It's like actually crazy how hard it is. Okay, so back to notes. The last boss trash would be the bees apply some dot that has to be dispelled, but it's always 2 at a time. And the other trash was on the boss with the N name. What is it? Shift J? Nisara. Okay, that looks good. So this guy's name's No Dots. I say, is it No Dots? Because the Blizzard removed all the dots for midnight. Okay, so back to the build. So on places where so I feel like him was already powerful enough. An Invoker. 3452.
Time is money, friend.
And I have Skyreach 17.
Be good.
Okay. So this would be Nexus point. And now we need Skyreach notes. Okay. So the route I was talking about, the monk, what they do is they run all the way around the circle. So I don't really know how much stronger taking the fourth talent would make my benediction or my apotheosis. Yeah. We do it first one. They say last boss is the problem with the 3 healing check. 3 target healing check. So my crit chance is 500. Where's my other crit flask? No, a more powerful spell is not already active, you stupid slut. They did implement something so that you can't accidentally use extra flasks. Alright, a 17 is holy. See if holy can hack it in a 17. I would have been dead. Yes, you do not want to be by the wall on this pole. So I should have got my halo out sooner. Like the hard part of the pull, I didn't have halo. Where are you, Warlock? I don't know why I was having such a hard time finding him. Go divine him. Man, my apotheosis and my divine him are 1 minute apart exactly. That's pretty good. I think that's how you have to play holy. I think you have to cycle. And then my halo's right in the middle.
Only the strongest survive.
Oh no. That's what it feels like Like without Lightweaver, like maybe Lightweaver isn't mandatory for Archon. For Oracle, it is. Like the cast time is just so long.
I'm out of range.
I think my tank might have got knocked off. I think my Warlock is giving up. He's way behind me. I can't heal him. I don't know if Holy can heal this level.
It's too far away.
So next time I'm in trouble, I'm using Divine Hymn. I just used Divine Hymn now. Maybe I'm gonna regret that. We'll see.
I will slice the flesh from your bones.
No! I don't have mana. It's over. It's actually over. There's literally nothing. I can't. I can't do this with 25% mana. Or 30, whatever I started with. Or just stand in a tornado. That's cool too. So Fan of Blades is every 20 seconds exactly.
Ready yet?
Your survival wasn't
Well.
necessary.
I'm not actually dead, guys.
We will. As long as we rule the skies, none shall oppose us.
People are deciding whether they want to leave now or not. And that's what I was waiting for. Alrighty. Well, I still have a 16, and I can make more 16s. Like, you can make a 17 in Skyreach. We can 16, I guess. I don't know how much higher than... I think I'm 2 key. I was thinking... Whole disc was 1.5 key levels better. I think it's 2 key levels better. Daisy, are you asleep? Are you a sleeping girl? Was I messing with you? Do I mess with you every day? Oh, you know I mess with you. I probably take 5-minute break after this try. then reform a group. 'Cause it's gonna fall apart if we fail again. Oops. Okay, so I gotta remember I have a health stone and a health potion. Like, you have to basically count your health stone and health potion as a cooldown. So Halo, Trinket.
That item yet.
Apotheosis. Maybe I didn't need Apotheosis there. That's what I hate, man. I don't have a single, like, I mean, I guess I have Halo, but I don't. So if people get in trouble, I'm casting Divine Hymn immediately.
I simply wish you had lasted a
No,
little
my
longer.
cheat death. I wasn't in that, I don't think. Maybe my head was in it. Like, I'm not dead, but I have no cheat death anymore. Let me use my
Not ready yet.
mastery trinket.
I can't use that item yet.
I will slice the flesh from
God
your
damn it, he did it
bones.
again! It interrupts your cast. I have a hope to be able to survive this boss with, you know, 40% mana or whatever I started with. Assuming people don't get hit by every single tornado in the game. Because he's about to cast Dreadwind thing.
It's still
Okay, use
recharging.
Mastery Trinket.
Needs to get closer.
Alright, I'm gonna Apotheosis this Dreadwinds. Let's try to, hopefully Mastery can heal the rest of that out. So Dreadwinds in 4? Or Fan of Blades, I don't know why I'm calling it Dreadwinds. Okay, 5 seconds on Dreadblade. Fan of Blades, Fan of Knives, whatever it is. That did feel very nice.
It's too far.
Ah! Alright, mana's looking real good. Fan of Blades in 4 seconds, so I'll get a Chastise out, so I get my Divine Image.
Not ready yet.
Okay, I played with one bear, and I think they suck.
I'm out of range.
What's crazy is I've done Skyreach in 20 minutes, as Holy and as Diz.
I can't attack that target.
And I'm combat bugged. So did he pulled 2 of the beam guys. So there's these solar constructs, they cast a beam on people. Looks like they're desynced by a couple seconds, which is very good for me. Alright, I'll try to get a blue holy word back, at least one before the next beam. Like, in that situation, I'm literally just spamming abilities to get a spell back. And I literally can't spell in spam abilities. Like, I could have been casting heal there to get my spell back, and I wouldn't have dropped 40% mana, I would have dropped like 17% mana or something. Like, it's actually crazy to me.
It's still recharging.
Holy cow, this guy didn't interrupt my mana. That's so nice of him. Okay, so I didn't want to use my apotheosis for that one because you want to get off the tank. And he's casting supernova. You have to get people healed up before that supernova, so I didn't have a cooldown. If the Evoker didn't use Zephyr or whatever, we were toasted. So I'll have Divine him for the next one. So there's 2 sets of beams, and then the boss does supernova. So one more beam set. So as soon as the floor puddle... Oh, I actually can get people up without a cooldown. Alright, so I can save him for the next one. Alright, so first set of beams. So I'm gonna use my heal trinket.
That item yet.
Supernova's damage is increased by 10%.
I don't have a target.
What was my healing on that? Oh, I can't see unless I freaking crop it again. So 44% of my healing was prayer of healing. Like I'm telling you guys, we are basically prayer of healing. That is our entire spec. Like that is the only way we can meet any AoE check is prayer of healing. That's literally the only way. It does a lot of healing, but it costs a lot of mana. Oh, at this pole, these Sun Talon these bird guys, they fixate on people. So you want to start this pole in range. You don't want to be in melee. Okay, so this boss is... He's got like two things that he does. Basically every boss has two things that we have to worry about as healers. So he's about to... In 3 seconds, he's going to spawn his bird friend. So right before he spawns it, I'm going to use my Apotheosis, or I'm going to use my Chastise. So that I could get a Divine Image out. Okay, so once the bird dies, he spawns an egg. And your job is to, if you get fixated, do not fixate it on top of the egg. I should have used Halo earlier. I'm gonna divine him here. I'm scared. Hopefully Halo plus divine him gets me back. Where are you? Ah! You're literally kiting me like we're PvPing. He wasted an entire charge of my thing. Well, that's nice of him.
Not ready yet.
So the birds pulse AoE while they're out. And then he does the quill thing, which I think does a little extra damage if you're behind the pillar, and it kills you if you're not. Not really sure about that. So he's spawning a new bird. It's on me. I took a gate. I'm in Apotheosis, so I'm really scared.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
So there's an RP thing at the top. You have to like click on a console thing or something. I cannot use gateway yet. Well, that trolled me. Well, you have to run around this way if you can't use the gateway. And if you go to the very edge, you just...
I can't use that item yet. I need a target.
Where did he spawn? Did he spawn all the way back at the boss, dude?
I need to get closer.
Well, bears seem half as good as the other tanks. Like, I just need to not be greedy with my GS. Is kind of the... what's gonna happen if that warp gets off. I wish I knew if this tank was good at bear. Like, he plays multiple tanks, so I'm sure he's a good player. But I don't know if he's actually good at bear.
It's too far away.
7 Apotheosis. Use my mastery trinket, which like triples my mastery. I have pretty low mastery on PTR gear for some reason.
I don't have a target.
I could be fearing more for the tank, honestly. I'm in combat, damn it all to hell. We've been in combat for 3 minutes. Holy can only do combat for 2 minutes before you go home. I divine him. Did the evoker rescue me?
It's not ready yet.
Can we get full mana? The world may never know. Alright, we did it. So there's a solar flare guy, so he's gonna be single targeting someone with solar flame. Maybe there's 2 of them. I see one going on the... Okay, there's not. My Weakaura just kinda doesn't really work. They told me the last boss is the hard part. Like, if you can do last boss, you win. I quite honestly, on 15, wasn't seeing any hard parts. Like, I thought last boss was interesting. I didn't think it was particularly punishing. This boss seems like it's gonna be the easy dungeon, or this dungeon as a whole is just like really easy. If you compare it to the field, I think it's like definitely one level easier than basically every other key.
We will cast you down.
Not just because the healing check isn't that severe, but also because the timer is like free. So what he does is he puts 3 debuffs on people.
Cast them down. Let the scavengers below feed on their pulp.
There's just a ton of 3 target healing.
Behold the might of the Aracore.
Where's my mage? He's over behind me.
Cast them down. Let the scavengers below feed on their pulp.
I think I'm gonna use Divine Hymn for this now.
Behold the might of the Aracore.
Okay, so next set, I can Halo.
I can't drink anymore yet.
Cast them down. Let the scavengers below feed on their pulp.
I can't use that item
Behold
yet.
the might of the Aracore.
I was a bit over aggressive on my prayer healing.
Cast them down. Let the scavengers below feed on their pulp. Behold the might of the Aracore.
I need more mana.
So I gotta Apotheosis, because I'm as hell. So Apotheosis.
Our agreement stands. For now.
2 chests, 16, let's go. He says pit is easy? Hello. They want to go to the 18 Algathar Academy. Too bad I don't have all the... Oh, I forgot, I do have all the... Is there no teleport to Algathar Academy? I don't know if there is. Okay, I'll portal. Look at this little tummy. Oh my goodness, are you sleeping? I'm about to wake you up. I gotta buy an Algathar Academy map. What's that? I don't know yet, but I think Archon's better
Interesting.
in
If you
dungeons.
ever need anything,
And probably in Mythic Raid. For Heroic Raid, I think Oracle might be better. Because we still do have the overheal protection from Piety. So, like, I think objectively Archon is more raw healing. But raw healing does not equal to actual healing. Like actual healing is has to do with, oh baby, sorry, okay, let's go. Let me pick you up. Don't get stepped on. Okay, so in terms of actual healing, uh, you do you it kind of depends. Like if you have too many people in the group and you're just straight over healing with your Halo, I think you probably do more healing as Oracle. But if you're not over healing, you'd play Archon. I think that's my plan. Cause come on, Daisy, time to go outside, go potty. Let's go. Come on, baby. Go on. Good girl. Go. Go potty, please. I hate when I have to use my deep voice on her. Um, for dungeons, so I tested like a month ago, and I felt like Oracle was just way better than Archon. Then I was and that was on level 10s and 12s. So for lower dungeons, I think you'll probably have more success as Oracle if you've been playing Oracle and that's what you're accustomed to. But I think we're gonna hit an HPS wall where you just have to play Archon because you get more prayer of healing. You get 15% faster prayer of healing cast, and that's basically the choke point that for our HPS checks. Like with 15% after you've cast two, you might get a third cast off before the damage is over, right? So you might get a third cast before somebody dies to the fourth or fifth tick of an ability, right? Versus as Oracle, you'll so I'm kind of talking about that right now, Zinnia. So it feels like shit, if I'm honest, but I no longer like I've gotten over getting angry when I want to like it actually on War Within last season was really 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 fun to play Holy. Like I had a bunch of cooldowns to cycle, which is like this is the first expansion. We had a bunch of cooldowns to cycle. And now we don't have any cooldowns to cycle. So like Archon still you do still have the feeling where you have cooldowns to cycle. You can cycle Halo every minute. So every 30 seconds an Archon can have a healing cooldown active. So at 0 seconds you Divine Hymn, at 30 seconds you Halo, at 1 minute you Apotheosis, at 1.5 minutes you Halo, and at 2 minutes you Divine Hymn. So for bosses with 30 seconds or 40-second timers, there's a lot of them with 30 or 40-second timers, you can have a cooldown for every single one, whether it's Halo, Divine Hymn, or Apotheosis. Good girl, goes potty so good. So that feels pretty good. Like you can spread your cooldowns out as Archon and you're not like just completely dry. Like as Oracle, I feel like I'm just completely dry. Ultimate Serenity Palm. Yeah. So that's kind of my issue with so let's say that I get to level 19 dungeons on live I have a feeling that it's gonna be. I can't keep up if I don't run a prayer of healing build, but I can't last for 3.5 minutes when the bosses will actually be 3.5 minutes long. Because I'm doing these 15s, the bosses are usually less than 3 minutes. Whether that's because in pre-patch there's bugs and 1 out of your 3 DPS is like exploiting something for extra damage, or they're just overtuned because they're a warlock. Um, or there's just like super gamers who play PTR, like only gamers play PTR. You don't got any casuals on the PTR. So like the difference between doing a PTR key at the beginning of PTR when people don't know it is different than in live. Because when you play it on live, it's like you have people who I can't imagine playing Premonition without Weakauras, man. Premonition, like I had 2 Weakauras I considered mandatory as holy, which was, well, one is mandatory, the Premonition, and then the second Weakaura that I thought was mandatory for me is my Prayer of Mending Weakaura. Um, Sorry, playing holy stresses me out so bad. Like, so holy's AoE heal is a cast time, and it's not like the shortest cast time. Whereas Disc's AoE heal has upfront healing. It's front loaded, so the first bolt of penance does the most. No, Disc is good. Oh, when did they nerf it? Like on Friday there was a PTR raid test. I played Disc in PTR raid, and it was me and this other Disc priest who were top like most polls. Then occasionally the evoker would be top, but in terms of raid HPS, Disc is very strong right now. Okay, guys, I'm coming in. Come on, baby. Let's go. 2 updates ago. Okay, so it's still good on PTR. Okay, that makes sense because when I did raid testing initially, it was way broken. Like it was super broken, like super OP broken. And now, oh, they nerfed Atonement. Well, that makes sense. It was kind of too good in raid. I just did my testing for Disc like over the last week, so I'm pretty sure it was nerfed when I was doing my testing. Oh, I gotta. So yeah, it's like 25% of my healing is prayer of healing.
I don't have a target.
So I used Apotheosis right before the countdown. Doesn't really matter here because I'm not going to be able to use the Apotheosis proc until the poll's going to start. But for a dungeon like, let's say we were pulling right now, I'd have 14 seconds to use my 3 prayer of healings.
I am delighted that you received our invitation. The school is a touch behind schedule, but I have heard wondrous things about your
I don't know what all the buffs
capabilities.
do, so I'm going to do haste buff first.
New students. How wonderful. It has been quite some time since the academy has been open.
Oh, I can't prayer of mending it. I can't power shield him. I forgot about
Come with
that.
us. It should only take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
These lashers must have grown wild while we were away. Please, if you could,
Still recharging.
clear them out while we rearrange the rest
You
of
home,
the
baby?
place.
How'd your day go? Yeah, it was long. I'll come hang out in like half hour or something. You're going to bed? Okay, baby, get some rest. I think I'm gonna divine him, maybe. I don't know. I basically just used Apotheosis and Halo, and I was able to. I wonder what my damage is on this pole. 60,000.
Perfect. We are just about. Wait, Ichistras.
Oh my gosh,
There's too
I'm
much
huge.
life magic. What are you doing?
Me? There is too much nature. What are you doing?
So this boss, he
What is that
spawns like
thing? This is
seeds,
your fault.
and then the seeds turn into little guys,
Absolutely
and then you
not.
have to kill the little guys.
Please.
And then he spawns a
Let's
big
move
tree
quickly.
thing. It's not huge, but it's like a quarter or a third of the size of him. So as soon as he spawns his little guys, I'm gonna, or gets ready to spawn his little guys, 4 seconds till germinate, he's gonna spawn his little friends. Oh, okay, I guess I'll wait until after the movement. So you run in a circle, clockwise circle, that's what the meta is. I'm gonna use my trinket. Like Halo feels really strong just because you can use, you get those flash of light procs. Okay, so you don't have to. Okay, so he applies that debuff. That was the bark debuff on us. I think I'm gonna use Divine Hymn. When the tree guy comes out and he puts the debuff on us, I'm gonna use Divine Hymn. So big tree's gonna come out in, I guess maybe not. Maybe no big tree. Okay, so it's every 1 minute he uses his. Okay, I'm gonna Divine Hymn. Divine Hymn? Because you have to survive this big branch AoE until the tree guy dies. Am I gonna be able to heal this without? So they didn't beat the damage check.
You are lucky we both know how to heal.
No more pull than 17. So yeah, I'm saying we should do one more pull, then do 17. Well, I mean, I was making that healing check on 18, man. That was pretty cool. I don't think that's the heal check boss, but I mean, if I can do that, I feel like I can do a harder dungeon. Well, I feel like I can mostly do the whole dungeon. I was like doing pretty decent. Like we definitely wiped to not enough DPS on the tree.
Yeah, what do you want? Keep it real.
So you have to DPS the medium tree down before the little ads spawn again, and you get the circles on them. I think. Daisy, are you with Daddy? Or are you with Hit Me? Come here, Daisy.
Fatality.
think Daddy took her.
Fatality!
Pepe. Pepefa. Okay, I need to add a new window.
Fatality!
Because I want to see damage and healing.
Fatality!
I think warrior is fine. What about my healing on tree guy? Ah! On tree guy, 28% prayer of healing, 14% echo of light, 7% divine hymn, 5% halo. Okay. Like I have overall damage tracked at the top here and I cannot remove this window. It's just stuck there forever. He's so tired. He worked 16 hours today. Okay, so I don't know, I'm liking this Desperate Times as opposed to Echo of Light. This is what I'm using right now. Like, I think unironically, you can be you can be 1 key level lower than max key level with 0 healer damage. Like, I'm unironically thinking of dropping the Chastise talents and getting better prayer of mending talents. Like, probably this. Something like that. But for now, I'm going with some DPS talents. So I think I like this trinket. So what does this trinket do? It does 981 mastery, and I have 409 mastery. And it's a 1.5 minute cooldown. So when I use it, how much mastery? I'm at 15% mastery, and when I use it, I go to 35. But it drops. So when you use it, it's front loaded. And then it drops off as the duration. Okay. I didn't realize it was front loaded. Diminishing over 15 seconds. So there's no real reason to use Apotheosis before the poll because you can't use the divinity procs. But, I don't know. I usually do that before I put the key in the dungeon if I'm Prospect Divinity.
Welcome
Or if
to
you're pulling something
Weakaura
that's right in
Academy.
front of the
I am
instruments.
delighted that you received our invitation. The school is a touch behind schedule, but I have heard one
New students.
Okay,
How
let's give
wonderful.
the tank a new prayer of
It has been
mending.
quite
I'll mount
some
back up.
time since the academy has been open.
Well, it seems like indeed. Come with us. It should only take a moment to set up for a new lesson.
These lashers must have grown wild while
I'll
we
prayer
were
of mending
away.
myself. I don't want to heal the tank
Please,
until...
if you could, clear them out while we realign the life magics of this place.
I'm casting smite like an asshole when I have 30 mobs to kill. This game is fun. When I first played beta, it actually was like making me actually mad. I was having to cast smite on a pull like this. Like I was actually getting like really angry. Now, I'm not really angry about it anymore, but I'm not happy about it, but I'm not like, it's not like giving me an aneurysm like it was making me so mad when it,
Perfect. We are just about.
I think Algathar Academy is probably the last guide I make
There's
because
too much life magic.
like I still remember
What
a
are you
lot of
doing?
it. So like I noticed that the dungeons that were relatively recent, um,
What is that thing? This is your fault.
like the guides were not very popular because people like already knew how to do them, right? Okay, so in 17 seconds he's gonna cast branch out. Ten seconds on branch out. So I'll use Halo. So this branch has to die before 7 seconds until the branch has to die. I think I have enough. So you just have to, once the branch dies, he heals you and he removes that bleed. So it looks like there's a branch every other set of ads. Alright, so we're gonna get a branch right now, so I'm gonna use Apotheosis. Okay, so I managed to save Halo. I was thinking about using it. So there's no branch out. This is standard frame, yes. So Germination in 5. This is why I didn't want you to play Bear, dude. I'll divine him as well. What do you mean scrolling combat text? I haven't really done that much with my UI. Like I tried Dander's frames a month ago in PTR, and it was just super buggy, so I didn't use it. And then on Monday, or on Tuesday after the raid, like changed. Huh. I don't know. You'll have to... Next time you see it, let me know. You saying it was at the end of the first boss. Yeah, okay, well I'll try to figure it out. I don't know what it is. Oh, I think that's just regular damage. Like, you mean like the green numbers for indicating someone's been healed? Like, some people take that off, like it's a setting. Text. Scrolling combat to self. Huh. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that mechanic before. Yeah, I think that's just regular UI. Like, maybe you have an add-on that turns it off. Man, bear, like, is it doing a lot of damage or something? Like, is it's just dead. Why are you testing on bear, dude? Okay. You must have that setting turned off in game then.
I'm out of range.
Did he fall off? I'm just gonna spam him. In fairness to the tank, I did have Guardian Spirit every time the tank has died, so... Like, I guess you could blame me. In fairness to me though, this is his third character, and he plays warrior main, so he's playing his alt. In a key that can be depleted. I'm like, can you just play your warrior? Okay, so as soon as, oh, there's two alphas. They do two alpha screeches. So yeah, these guys do alpha screech. Yeah, I don't know what's going on then. Okay, so I gotta make a note. This is Algathar. Notes. Alpha Eagle before bird boss. They have Raging Screech. Is the mechanic that kills you.
At least we know that works. Watch yourselves.
So Deafening Screech is in 3. That does AoE damage. Uh-oh. What? Why did I was the only one who got the debuff. That's crazy. I thought we were just dead. So when he says use the goals, we're gonna take the balls and put them in the hoop. It's basketball boss. Divine him. This is a damage amp. You really want to try to do damage if you can. Like, obviously you don't want your group to die, but you want to do damage. Man, I think this place might be The easiest heal check. I need to try to get stacked with these people. So while Halo, use my trinket.
Use that item yet.
Should be good for a little while. Then I'll divine apotheosis. So instead of using a cooldown, I just kind of burn like 30% of my mana with prayer of healing. Let's try to get one more chastise out. Apotheosis. Like, look how much prayer of healing pushes up health bars when you have divinity. It is crazy. It's very powerful. Warlock! What happened? Blistering fire. Roving cyclone. So a twister hit him? Because it's not on my death log? Or my damage log? Okay. Not on me.
Not ready yet.
Do not die, you scumbag tank. If you die during the while you're pulling, I'm gonna be actually mad at you. So we got 2 of the fat guys. What did you die to? You just died.
It's still recharging.
Ah! What's happening? Oh boy, that was scary. I don't know what that damage was. Was I getting surge casted or something? It is Archon. I hate the Archon playstyle, but like I was actually in love with Oracle because Holy is my favorite
Not ready yet.
when you can use single target healing to convert it to AoE healing, and we had that. Like we had it at the end of during Fyrak, we got the Fyrak seedling, and then they added it to the game. Like
My mana is low.
where's my mana potion?
I can't drink anymore yet.
My tank is dead.
Not enough mana.
I saved the tank. I'm a gamer.
I need more mana. My mana is low.
Dude, you pulled more? I have no mana. Like I think you pulled too much and then you pulled more and I have 0 mana, dude.
Mana is low.
I can't stop this lock from dying. He's just dead, dude. I'm as hell.
My mana is low. Not enough mana. I need more mana.
So I think probably the vicious ravagers are the scary thing that I should highlight in this trash area.
Only the strongest survive.
Alright, I don't want to play with this tank anymore. I'm getting a new group. I don't want to play with the stupid bear alt per layer. Who's just perma dead.
Fatality!
It's just not what I want to do.
Fatality!
Name.
Fatality! 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 Fatality!
I'm gonna restart the game completely. So I don't know. Archon feels okay. Oracle feels good in the plus 12 area. Archon feels not really fun, but it feels okay in the uh plus 15-ish, 16-ish feels okay.
Fatality! Fatality! Fatality!
Maybe it's bugging because I'm in the dungeon.
Fatality!
And so maybe it just maybe there's something that doesn't like it if you're in an active instance listing a group, but I'm pretty sure I did that earlier today anyways. So like I don't know why would I do that now.
Fatality! 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 Fatality!
Well, I can still use it and still see everything. It's just weird. All I need to see is their rating, because that tells me if they've played PTR on that character or not. Like, I don't care if your main is 3.5k, if your alt you haven't done any keys on, I'm not inviting you. Because, like, the characters have changed a bit, so, they're like, there is a learning curve for every new character you do. Like, there's a learning curve for when I played Disc, when I played Holy. The learning curve for Disc wasn't quite as steep as Holy, because like Prayer of Mending of Healing is the central ability for Holy right now. And I don't know if I've ever played Holy in dungeons while Healing was the central ability of the spec.
Fatality! Fatality!
Okay, so I had one more note. So before Arcane Boss, they have
Fatality!
Fantasize. We'll find out if bears are good or if that guy just sucked at bear.
Fatality!
Maybe he just didn't get the invite, or he was trolling me. I would like to know if bears are good if they're, or if that guy just wasn't good. It was like not at the beginning of a poll he was dying. It was just like randomly in the middle of a poll he would just die. So I don't really know what was going on. Okay, so before the arcane boss we have, what is it, the mana strider guys? What are they called? I can see them in this frame. Can you guys see that pop out? Can I make it higher resolution? Okay, so the vicious ravager is the thing that's I think I want to talk about. Then you have the books. I don't know what the books do. I just know they're scary. Like I want to keep it to five uh like 5 trash mobs per dungeon. I don't think people should need to remember more than 5 trash mobs per dungeon when they're first learning. Can I change the time without? So we'll go to the beginning. We'll go to the tree boss. Okay, tree boss. There are no 15s or 16s except for me, Disc Priest, and me. Then you got some players playing 10s. So yeah, it's really almost time where PTR starts to dry up pretty close to this time. So everyone stacks on the tank, and then when they spawn the lashers, then you kill the lashers. And this is kind of the main heal check of the fight, is this dot, this bleed that everyone has on them. So it's a race to kill the ancient branch, which puts this green circle and removes the bleed. And you need to kill that branch and remove the bleed before you rotate to do the the brown circle mechanic where you spawn the hungry lashers. So you get every other set of lashers will have a branch. So you get set without a branch, then you get uh, the ancient branch that just spawned. It's the treant guy. So you got to kill the treant, the little treant, before the next set of germinate, which we did with 7 seconds to spare. I really wish I knew if that Flint guy, Druid, got the invite or not. Can I not? Oh, it's music to do that. Okay, I can close that and talk about the spec I'm playing. So things I would consider changing would be Desperate Times for 4 out of 4 Benediction. I was trying Prismatic Echoes with the Lasting Words as Oracle. So like for big HPS, I feel like you might do this. Like this might be max HPS.
Fatality! Fatality!
A Chinese paladin. Let's give it a shot.
Time is money, friend. Glad I could help.
Okay. Yeah, I think this is the build I like though, for now. Um, like the 15% increased critical strike chance. Isn't there more crit talents? Crit. This guy's better critical strike talents than Holy. Oh, so my warrior and my tank are Chinese. Did everyone say ready? Alright, we'll give it one more go. So I really want to get a prayer of mending off and
New
refresh my...
students. How wonderful.
Okay, I
It
got
has
both
been
of it. I
quite some
refreshed my
time
Light
since
Weaver
the
stacks.
academy has been open.
I don't understand why when you
We should
mouse
only
over
take a moment to set
your
up
cooldown
for Neo
manager, it
sooner.
puts a tooltip. Like it's
These
actually really dumb.
lashers must have grown wild while we were away. Please, if you could, clear them out while we realign the life magics of this place.
So I'm using Apotheosis for damage. Well, Holy can do more damage than Disc, like, if you effectively use Apotheosis for damage.
Perfect. We are just about... Wait! Ichistras,
It's still
there's too much
recharging.
life magic. What are
Alright,
you
we're at full
doing?
mana.
Me? That is too much nature. What are you doing?
What is that thing? This is your fault.
I'm gonna try Halo on pull. Or no, branch out's in 27 seconds. I'm saving it for branch out. Branch out's in 15, so probably as soon as I Okay, branch out now. I don't know if this group has the damage. I don't know. I think this warrior is just dead. Oh, my tank's dead. What? My tank's dead. Maybe that bear tank wasn't that bad, man. He didn't die on this boss. Well, he did die on this boss, but he didn't die.
I simply wish you
I think that tank got like 100 to 0.
Try again.
I think I go to deaths. So I guess we'll try on 15. Did I get the instance reset? God dang it! My group left me. Windrunner Spire. Literally the only dungeon I don't want to do. As holy. Not because I can't do it, but because I've already done it as holy on 15.
Fatality! Fatality!
We got a tank. But he's a stinky paladin. I think warrior is the only tank I trust on PTR. I think it's considerably stronger than the rest. So it's gonna be like if I had to predict right now.
Fatality! Fatality!
Don't know why group finders are just broken. So I did play Ultimate Serenity as Archon to a decent amount of success. Like, I think it is heal HPS loss, but you no longer have to worry about like people being spread out or like grouped or not. So like it's pretty nice. It's kind of crazy. It's injured allies within 46 yards. Is that because of Phantom Reach? It must be because of Phantom Reach. 46 seems like a lot. Is energy conservation our old tier set? So Halo is for 20 seconds? Or is it 15 seconds? It's just the 15? So it's 4 times in 15 seconds? The tier set as Archon was kind of cringe to use. Like it felt like in raid you would just like naturally do it by using your holy words, but in dungeons it felt really punishing because you had to use holy words after Halo. And it's like if I'm using Halo, I maybe don't want to use holy words right away. So I'll try to get one more player, then try this one more time and call it. So I've been working on my um my healer spreadsheet. And I was able to, with AI, I was able to change the output of the VLOOKUP table thing to AI didn't even use VLOOKUP, I guess. The original spreadsheet had a VLOOKUP table. So like right here it says VLOOKUP. So it's like a VLOOKUP thing, and that would output a different format than the other one. Maybe we play some music. You guys can't hear, sorry. Yeah, you guys can't hear. I get demonetized, or like it's more than that. It like actually deactivates a video. Like um I was watching TV the other day and it picked up the TV and it like completely deactivated the video until I cropped it out. So there's Windrunner Spire, tank still going. Come on, there's not a DPS, a single DPS. And my Demon Hunter went offline. And I have to turn off Dander's frames to uninvite the Demon Hunter. Some kind of bug with that. Oh, he's back. Here, let me turn that off for a second. So what I can do is I can... So, see, Nexus. So Algathar Academy would be first. Then we have Magister's Terrace. Then we have Mayasara Caverns. Then we have Nexus Point. Then we have Seat. No, it would be Pit of Sauron. Then we have Seat of the Triumvirate. Then we have Skyreach. And finally Windrunner. So I think Seat of the Triumvirate can be kind of red like that. I think Nexus Point should be kind of purple. So we'll switch this with Nexus Point. Man, I forgot how much work this spreadsheet was. Alright, income hunter, we need lust.
Well, spit it out. Flash into him, baby.
So Algathar Academy, what kind of loot we got? We got a two-handed. So we have a two-hand, which is haste mastery. We have a offhand, which is crit haste. We have a helmet, which is crit haste, which doesn't really matter. Cloak, which is versatility haste. Chest, which is mastery crit. Okay, I'll do ready check. Turn dander frame backs on. Everyone was ready. We'll just go countdown. Make sure to reset my data. I dropped all the way down to 15. So if I play tomorrow, I think I'm just gonna do a bunch of Skyreach dungeons to get some 17s. Uh-oh, I hemmed. Why is Shift V him, man? Why is him V? Stupid game. Putting my stuff on places I don't want them.
The Isles have awakened.
New students.
That was an old
How
mount keybind, so I
wonderful.
accidentally used it.
It has been quite some time since.
Well,
Is 1,000 main stat like really good? It's actually kind of crazy good.
These lashers must have grown wild while we were
How long does it
away.
last? 30 seconds?
Please, if you could, clear them out while we realign the life magics of this place.
So I'll get one more. Chastise out. Now I'm in Apotheosis. As soon as this tank's thing runs out, I'm gonna GS him. Apotheosis is over. Okay, 160 DPS while the pack was still healthy. Not bad. I'm not seeing not gonna see those numbers as Dis. Dis doesn't really have like true AoE.
Wait,
Like you can,
there's
like
too
it doesn't
much life
scale.
magic.
Like
What are you
it's gonna be
doing?
better for like probably 10 mobs, but
That
once
is
you get
too
to like
much
20, 30
nature.
mobs,
What
it
are
doesn't
you
have like
doing?
true AoE.
What is that
You're not gonna be
thing?
able to get that many Shadow Word
This
Pains
is your
out.
fault.
Absolutely not.
Please, help us,
So
new
again,
students.
branch out is the healing mechanic. That's what you want to worry about. Like germinate is one thing. So branch out's coming, I'm in a Halo. I got a Holy Fire out on the branch. What are you doing, you stupid Death Knight? He's gonna get 2 stacks of the bleed. I'm not gonna be able to heal him. So, branch out's in 5. So I use a holy word. Does he not get 2 stacks? He just said 1 stack. Okay, that's nice. I thought he was gonna get 2 stacks and just gonna be unhealable.
Only the strongest survive.
That was on me. Okay, that didn't go too bad. Yeah, so you get a set of lashers, and then I think it's 2nd set and 4th set and 6th set have the branch and the lashers. The branch is the little treant guy. What was my healing on that boss? 26% prayer of healing.
We need to get closer.
Seems about right. I'm having trouble understanding the absorb thing. The one that's the heal absorb, or the just absorb shield on the Death Knight. Like, I've never played with absorb shields enabled. I usually just track my like powered shield buff and whatever. I just don't know where this DK is getting absorbs equal to 80% of his health. So I want to try to get Chastise off cooldown. I want to actually cast it. If I could have gotten the cast off, that'd have been nice.
Wait, what are these birds doing here?
I think I'm just gonna Apotheosis here. I maybe should have waited till the 2nd pull. Because I'm gonna waste 4 seconds of it. I guess I didn't waste that much. So Alpha Eagle, these are the mobs that are to be worried about. They cast Ravage Screek. Oh, it's okay. So there's 1 Alpha Eagle on the 2nd pull, and then the 3rd pull there's gonna be 2 Alpha Eagles. So I'm gonna try to get as much Chastise on cooldown as I can without using my Holy Fires. Because I've got 22 seconds of my Holy Fires, so I should be able to, in theory. So there's 2 Alpha Eagles in this pack. So it looks like this little peck debuff is pretty dangerous for the tank. Because I had my other tank on 17 just die to that hole. So...
Alright, now we need to clear out the big one. I will activate the goals for Lishra. That is Tarantos for you soft skins. Use them to get her attention. At least we know that works. Watch yourselves.
So I think Deafening Screech interrupts you, I'm not certain, but... Yeah, interrupts spellcast. I think I save Power Infusion for if I need an extra cooldown or when we put the fireballs in. I do really like, while you have Halos traveling out, you can like cast 2 Prayer of Healings in at the same time basically, because one of them is instant cast. So I'll Divine Him this one.
Take these and use the goals.
So you want to try to do as much damage as you can here. So I kind of wish I didn't. That worked out fine. I kind of wished I didn't use Halo at the very beginning of that. And I'd have it for now. Because now I'm scared. So I gave DK Guardian Spirit and I'm not healing him.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
Okay, so looks like we're doing a double Ravager pull, and this tank's just gonna die. Like, you want to be a little bit closer to the team. I just divine him. See if I can't top people with divine him. What is this dot? So I think what's gonna happen is when this first Ravager dies, he's gonna pull more. Pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. I wonder if you can still line of sight this guy. Like, I think you used to be able to line of sight him and he just wouldn't jump. Let's see if they fix that. I have a feeling that that might not work anymore because I feel like it used to he would charge at you and he's like teleporting on top of you now. So they probably know about that and
I'm out of range.
changed it so you can't cheese it anymore. This hunter is actually cranking. So I want to get this chastise off.
I don't have a target.
Okay, so now I have my chastise regenerating charge and I have 2 stacks of holy fire, Imperial Blaze. So I start off with 2 chastises or 3 chastises. Get my Holy Nova. And then it's just 2 more casts until I got my chastise back. Oh, this guy's gonna be in trouble, maybe. Yeah, so the demon hunter just tested it, so I was correct. Cause I don't remember him just teleporting on top of you. That's what he does now. Cannot line of sight at the charge anymore. But you can feign death it looks like. Pretty sure that's what he did. Because it definitely didn't charge him there. So again, I'm going to try to get my one more chastise cast. I think I can get one more additionally. Boom, I got one more. So this pull is pretty scary. There's the axes are scary, and the books are scary. I'm pretty sure those are the scary ones.
Can't use that item yet.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
Who? guess someone pulled for the tank. Or we can do it again. We've done most of the hard parts, like... A Demon Hunter tank. I haven't seen one of these. Let's see, I could just do Windrunner Spire. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I want to test a little longer. But,
Interesting.
hey. So where am I going? Windrunner Spire? I'm gonna take like a minute break before this key starts. I'm starting to feel pretty fluid. And gaining the ability to properly manage my cooldowns. Cause like, oh shit, I gotta go to the gas station. We have one car in our family, cause I'm a stupid streamer and I don't make like real money, right? So we have one car. So he's working a double today. If he'd have told me yesterday he was gonna work a double, then I would have gone yesterday to the store, so I didn't have to go to the store at freaking 11 o'clock at night, where there's freaking bums outside the store trying to stab me or whatever. The gas station I go to at night has a guard, usually. Like, so I quite like going to that one. It doesn't feel like I'm gonna get stabbed. But the ghetto gas station, the one with the good prices, it's like super freaking ghetto. Like if I go 2 miles north, it's pretty ghetto. And that's about 2 miles north. And if I go a mile south, it's like much more gentrified. And I'm in the gray zone in the middle of that, where it's not gentrified, but it's not ghetto. So that's the way it be. At least it's not like 1 degree outside. What I really need to do is stop smoking again. So I quit smoking 6 months ago, and I didn't smoke for a whole month. Then my dog died, and so I started smoking again. And now I'm smoking half a pack a day again. So it's kind of annoying. The really annoying part is my wallet. Because that month I didn't smoke cigarettes. I had enough money to buy steak. Like instead of spending $200 a month on cigarettes, I just spent $100 a month on steak, and I still had extra money. But that's okay. Like it happens, but like the way he was only 3 years old and he got hit by a car. So my dumbass roommate left the gate on the side of the house open for. I don't even know why he was using the gate. So yeah, it's like probably the third worst day of my life. When I got a call from like the pound or whatever. They said, "Hey, we have your dog here. Come and get him or whatever." And I'm like, "Okay." So I go to the pound and they took me to a room and told me he was dead. So okay. Yeah, it was a big surprise. But so I was planning on getting a he died in like July, and I was planning on getting a second dog in
Have a good one.
for my birthday. I was asking for another dog. I wanted a little dog. So now I have a 7 pound mini poodle, and she's like super awesome. Daisy. So that's in the top of my screen above me. Um, I have her. I'm not like trying to train her to stay in the spot like freaking
My sisters were the last
Hassan
to visit these halls, but
or whatever.
they threw their
But
home
I
and
have that
barred the way.
little
If
chair
we can
that she
calm
likes
the
to hang out
spirits
on,
here,
and she
we
gets
thought the
bones. Every
Ranger
time I come
General
start a
was
stream, she
sharp
gets a
and
bone.
steadfast,
So
while the
she usually hangs
peacekeeper
out there
kept
like
the
half the
calm.
time or something.
Which path will you choose?
Ah! I griefed. I casted Angelic Feather instead of Divine Hymn. Yeah, she hangs out there a lot. She loves it. I like used all my cooldowns at the beginning of this pull. And the pull is lasting really long because we had a DPS die. But my partner got home from work, so he abducted her. Okay, I think I used mana potion. So what I should have done is I should have used a intellect potion at the beginning of that pull. And I should have been ready to mass the spell, because I was not ready to mass the spell. It's actually, I think this is like the best mass dispel dungeon. There's a couple good ones. So I think Nexus, something, Nexus is good from mass dispel. Nexus Point, I think it's called. Then there's this one. I don't think there's anything in Algathar. I think Pit of Sauron has some stuff to mass dispel.
Barisa was the peacekeeper of our family. She spent many days tending to the gardens here. but the wilderness has overtaken
Like some
it
of that
now.
stuff I might not have, like, so on my guide I have I'm gonna just divine him until Halo comes back in 12 seconds. I don't know what that dot was, a fireball? A fear bomb? So the really good thing about Archon is you get double fear bomb. So I just, like, it's quite good for the tank to double fear bomb, because the tank will be getting meleeed while your fear bomb is active for like a split second. He gets it maybe saves him like 20% of his health or something like that. I don't know. Depends how much damage he's taking, obviously, but it's pretty nice to save the tank some damage. I wonder if is Mind Soothe still bugged, because I guess it's a common PTR bug that you cannot. So I dispelled the other guy because I used a GS on myself. I think I'm gonna just heal this off until. Dang, this poison is pretty deadly. I think I save Halo for next pull. I think the Apex Lynx, if I remember, is kind of scary. So a Halo? Probably the last pack would have been better to Halo. Okay, it wasn't Apex Lynx that was scary. So, I gotta add a note to my Algathar note sheet about the dispels.
The soothing sounds of my harp brought Verisa joy beyond
Where did
measure.
these lashers come
I
from?
need that relic.
Okay, so the little flowers spawn lashers. I'm gonna divine him. Don't know what this pull is gonna do. But divine him is also good for the tank, if it is a tank scary pull. So we got this dot on us. What is it? Nature damage every 1 second? I would not have used that him if my apotheosis wasn't about to come back. But my kind of goal in general is to keep apotheosis and divine him 1 minute apart. I don't want to use them within a minute of each other if I can help it. And then I fill in the gaps with Halo. Like right now, I can't tell if the DK is full health because he's got this huge ass blue shield on him. Like you can barely tell, but you can't really tell. So I don't really like the absorb shields on my frames. I really don't like it. Like I used to just have all the defensives, like every defensive, not just like the big ones, because like there's a big green defensive in the middle of people's frames now, and so like Blizzard did add that, but they don't track fade, they don't track mirror image. Like there's a bunch, like mages I think are the worst when it comes to it because they have so many defensives, and the defensive like icon is only for like 1 spell per class. Okay, so this is the debuff. So there's a debuff and it's gonna spawn a tornado. And then this is the heal part. He does a pushback and frontals and tries to murder you. So I gave the DK Guardian Spirit, and then I treat him like a tank and heal the other two people. Like GS is a cooldown now. Like it was pretty rare you'd have to use it as a cooldown in War Within. Like you wouldn't necessarily have to do that. But in Midnight, you have so few cooldowns. Okay, so next time he pushes me back, I'm gonna use...
Still recharging.
Divine him. Or Halo.
Only the strongest survive.
That was kind of a troll frontal. And I'm not gonna come back to life, I gotta die now. I think I overused cooldowns. So flaming, it's burning gale is the thing. So flaming updraft is the 2 target thing, and burning gale is the... I mean, if people weren't putting the stupid circles... Yeah, you gotta get out of those things right away, which makes it extremely hard for the healer. Okay, I'm gonna... Ah! So I think Frost is what's better now. It's either better or...
Beautiful. She reminds me of Arisa.
251?
My sister was also
Is that what it
ferocity
was?
itself if her family was threatened. Come.
So
Let's
318?
find the next relic.
And I did... How much of my healing was prayer healing? 25%? Yeah, it's about a quarter of our healing is prayer healing. Like, every time I check, it's like 23 to
Sylvanas didn't ask
26.
to be Ranger General, but she gave everything to the task, including her life.
Okay. What did Halo? I'll dispel the other guy. So I chose to dispel the other guy because he's the hunter. If it was like the DK, I would have probably dispelled the DK. DH is lost. He said, "I'm lost, sorry." Tank says, "No problem." I said, "I failed you, it's okay." Because I did kind of fail him.
Fanatics have invaded to loot it and anything else that belonged to her.
I think we're still making good pace. So we have one boss dead. Like, I think a 15 in max gear has about... I'm gonna apotheosis here. So Halo is not ready yet, and I don't know what this pull does. I am not looking forward to spending a day reading all the trash abilities, man. I wish my memory was a little better. Like, I'm smart and good at solving problems, but my memory is just like rote memorization. It's not my strong suit, so. One other thing is, I don't know if it's rope memorization or rote memorization. I don't know what rote even means. So a Halo here. Does Halo not reduce any Holy Word cooldowns anymore? It doesn't reduce Chastise cooldown? Or does it? Oh, it's the Sanctify cooldown reduction, duh. I try to get this last Chastise out. Yeah, that's why I'm like testing before I do all that reading, because like I'll have some idea as to what's dangerous before then. But there's gonna be some like eureka moments where I'm like, oh yeah, that's why this pack is scary, because like it's not always obvious where the damage is coming from. I think I have to use Divine Hymn, maybe? Nope, Halo is enough. Like, Halo's a big freaking cooldown now, because it's just the instant cast per healing is just, it's thick. It's super thick, and I think when you have the Surge of Light proc, it's like a buff to the prayer of healing. Not sure which talent that is. %5 more. Oh, I has to use. Let's divine him. I'm terrified. I might lose someone. I wasn't healing and I fell behind. I'm in Apotheosis. There's more guys coming in. I will try to save Halo for a couple seconds if I can. I don't really want to overlap Apotheosis and Halo necessarily. No, my guy died. Alright, well Apotheosis fell off. I didn't press Halo, so. Oh, he's lagging. He says he needs to relog. Okay, well I feel less bad. I think he's like most of my deaths. I think 3 of the deaths are from my Demon Hunter. Kinda cranking, if I'm honest. So yeah, 35% prayer of healing on that pole. It is very strong.
Our mother's bow meant everything.
I think we're actually on the boss now, though. Let's read about this boss again. Oh yeah. So she casts Debilitating Shriek, the girl. The A-bomb guy, or the Patchwork guy, he casts uh, a Heaving Yank, and it pulls you to, it interrupts the target and pulls them to him. So what you do is you use Heaving Yank, you run behind the girl, and then he pulls the girl. Well, the Demon Hunters was lagging. He said he needed to relog, and then people voted to abandon. Hurry! Nope. I think this dungeon is really fun. So I have to turn off Dander's frames so that I can add this tank. Got it. This DK is pretty good. Ah, there's no groups that... Lots of people are testing Druid. So like, the other content creators are, Oh, Topics is a Asian. I'm quarter Asian. And I know like 5 things in Chinese, that's it. I don't know how to speak Chinese. Cool. Oh, Topics isn't an Asian. DK is an Asian. I think it's too late to test dungeons anymore. I really do. We actually made it 45 minutes longer than I think. It's like 10:30 my time. Dungeons usually you can't test on PTR anymore. All right, guys. Well, I could talk more about Holy. If there's any questions, speak now, and I'll try my best to answer. Otherwise, I'm gonna go eat some second dinner. So you got 20 seconds, ask questions, and I'll try to answer. Otherwise, we'll call it. Okay. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, yeah, no problem, Sage. Thanks for watching. Okay, guys, that's it for today. We'll maybe try again tomorrow. It'll be fun. I'm having quite a bit of fun on PTR again. It's nice.